welcome to Sonia's Storytime. So this is like a crazy story. So it was one time me and my friends, they were friends then. I guess we're all associates now. Let me say that, because we don't even really speak to each other right now. But anyway, the reason why I'm telling the story, because the story was scary. So we all were sitting in the back of the house, right? So if you know old homes can sometimes be made on graves, can be made at a horse stable. They can be made on anything. So this house, I guess at one time was made as a horse stable. So we all I laugh about it now. So we all sitting there. They smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke, I don't drink, but I don't tell people what they can and cannot do. You're still my friend if you do these things. I just don't do it. So anyway, we all sitting there, we talking, we laughing, we joking. Then all of a sudden, we just laugh. I don't know. We just talking about nonsense. We talking about nonsense. Husbands, ex-husbands, boyfriends. We just all sitting there. We just talking and laughing. So my friend Vanessa at the time, her eyes was like looking around, so we all noticed it. So we was like, "Are you alright?" So she was like, "Yeah, I'm okay." So everybody was like, some of them was like, "Oh no, don't be looking like that." So everybody started getting close to each other. So then my other friend, she screams. So we like, "Girl, why are you screaming?" Now remind you, we're in it's very quiet. It's not the city. It's literally the suburbs. It's so quiet that we see rabbits, squirrels, deers, everything. So she starts screaming. She's like, so we all looking. So they're just like, "Did you see that?" So we like, just like, what? Because I had to say what. The reason why I said what, because we all wanted to know if we all had just seen what we thought we seen. So we all stood up. We got off the chairs, because the chairs was like in the back of the house. You know how you have lawn chairs in the back of the house. We all got off the chair and said, "Did you see that?" So it's like, what? So it's like, the man on the horse. So the fact that we all had just really seen this, my friends, they all start throwing out their drinks. They start putting out cigarettes. They start asking, well, God, one of my friend Vern was like, "Damn, what's in this cigarette that we all done seen?" And she's like, "You don't even smoke. You don't even smoke or drink, and you seen the same thing." So we all run in the house. So the kids, they hear all of them scream. I don't scream because, like I told y'all a long time ago, I don't get frightened by really nothing but thunder and lightning. Anything else, I'm not frightened about it. So the kids, it's like, what happened? So me, I'm going to tell my kids, because I mostly tell my kids everything anyway. So I was like, well, we was all sitting out there, and out of nowhere, it was like a spirit, a spirit, not even a real human on a horse. It was like a man on a horse just ran through the whole yard. So now my kids know I tell them if I see things like that. So my friend, she's like, "Shh, you can't be telling the kids." I said, "I'm not telling nobody kids. I'm literally telling my kids." So the other kids was like, when they little, they just get all excited because they think it's just funny. They're like, what happened? But the whole thing is that The point of that story was that it was a true haunted story. The fact that everybody that was standing there seen it, and it's funny now. It's funny. Because like I always tell y'all, there's a lot of stories I tell y'all. Y'all know that it just sometimes it be funny to me. And believe me, living in certain homes is like, they tell their own stories. And that was one house that told its own story. Because later on, as we found out, there was a stable there many years, and it was horses there. So it was just crazy, but it was funny, and everybody was screaming and scared. And I had to share that with y'all because I was thinking about it the other night. I was like, all of us was just sitting out there, and we all, not one person, but everybody out there seen the same thing. So, normally when one person see it, we be like, we don't know, she's going loco, and we getting up. But the fact that and at this time, it was like 5 of us out there. So it was 5 of us out there, and we was, like I said, we was talking, just, how girls do. We just be talking sometimes, any and everything. And the fact that all of us seen it was just like, wow. So I'd like to thank y'all for listening to Sonya Podcast. Please get a 5-star review on Spotify, speakers, iHeartRadio. Wherever you listen to your podcast at, please share. You can call me here at sv766752@gmail.com. Go to my website, http://podcasters.wordpress.com. Use WWAVILO. Use promo code WW Instacart 156. If you'd like to buy me a coffee, you can buy me a coffee. Please follow my son Sounds on Instagram. Listen to his album on Spotify. Apple. Please follow the young lady TJ VULCAIN and read her book Black Girl in Orange. Please follow Miss Carr. She do affirmations every morning on Instagram. She also have a podcast. Please follow Female Reform. If you're into vintage clothes, they have cute little outfits. Please listen to King's Flex on SoundCloud. I'm trying to think who else I'm missing. I think that's it. Thank you and have a blessed night.